Hi there, the Spanish grammar guy here on Focus 15 to help you with your Spanish grammar. In this video, we're focusing on the basics of using nouns in Spanish. Understanding nouns, how they work in Spanish, is the foundation of forming sentences and expressing yourself clearly. So let's get started. What are nouns? Nouns are words that name people, things, or ideas. And just like in English, Spanish nouns are used to identify these elements in sentences. So in Spanish, unlike in English, every noun has a gender, masculine or feminine, and a number, singular or plural. So let's explore this. In Spanish, nouns are either masculine or feminine. This affects not only the article used, but also the adjectives that describe them. Here's a quick guide. Let's have a look at masculine nouns. They usually end in the letter O, but not always. They use the articles el, meaning the, and un, meaning a or an. So let's have a look at this example. El libro, the book. Okay, so with feminine nouns, they usually, but not always, end in the letter a. And they use the articles la for the and una for a or an. Here's an example, la casa, the house. Of course, like any language, there are many exceptions to these rules. But let's have a look at some examples to understand better. So let's have a look at some masculine examples. In Spanish, we have el perro, meaning the dog, un amigo, meaning a friend. But watch out for those exceptions. Just learn them as you go along. Some nouns that end in the letter a can be masculine. For example, el problema. It's a masculine noun using the article el, but it ends in the letter a. Let's have a look at some feminine examples. Nouns ending in a. Una manzana or manzana, an apple. And also some nouns ending in the letter O can be feminine nouns. For example, la foto, meaning the photo, of course. Now, of course, there are some nouns that don't end in O and they don't end in a. And for these, you'll need to memorize their genders because they still have a gender, even though they don't end in O or a. So here are a few tips that will help. For example, nouns ending in theon or sion are usually feminine. For example, la televisión, the television. Nouns ending in ma, ma, are often masculine. For example, we've had el problema already, but we also have el clima, the climate. So gender agreement with these nouns is very important in Spanish, and adjectives and some determiners also need to agree with the noun's gender. So let's have a look at this quick example. If we say una casa bonita, a beautiful house. So in this case here, the adjective bonita also has to be feminine to agree with casa, the feminine. But also remember that nouns can be singular or plural as well. For example, el libro, the book. But if we want to say the books in the plural, we say los libros, the books. And so we're just adding an S to the end of that noun to create the plural. So that's how we create the plural. We usually add an S or es to singular nouns. So we say los libros for the books, las casas for the houses. Let's have a brief look at using nouns in sentences to give us a bit more clarity. They're used with articles and adjectives that must agree in both gender and number. So here's how they fit together in some simple sentences. For example, in Spanish, la manzana es roja. The apple is red. Los perros corren rápido. The dogs run fast. Okay, so remember that mastering the use of nouns, whether they're masculine or feminine, singular or plural, that will help you create more accurate sentences and improve your overall Spanish skills. That's it for now. Please subscribe to Focus 15 with the Spanish Grammar Guy if you want more Spanish grammar tips. See you soon. Thanks for watching.